Hey, what's up? Have you seen some stuff flying around outside at nighttime? Maybe you've seen people talking about it on the news. I mean, more and more every single day. I'll tell you what, if you haven't, just watch one video. Say if you're seeing some stuff on YouTube or social media, watch one and then it'll start showing you a lot more, because there's a lot more going on, guys. And these things that start with the D and with the S, I don't want to say it because I heard that they're not recommending videos that talk about that stuff. But what it is what everybody wants to know, everybody, what exactly is it? People are scared, some people are saying it's our own devices, right? Looking for something. And they don't want to scare people because what they're looking for would scare a lot of people. Maybe it's that. But how does that explain sightings of these things all over the world? Not just here. So we're talking these man-made flying looking objects, right? And we're talking these orbs. They look like orbs. I mean, everywhere, Brazil, here in the United States. I mean, everywhere. If you look at the map and all the sightings, everybody's seeing them, and there's footage. So basically, this seems to be a progression going on. Okay, whether it's aliens or it's us, we don't know. But you know who says he does know? That 99% of what we're seeing up there is us. This is Dr. Stephen Greer. And he's been investigating this stuff for over 30 years. Debrief presidents, And he has this project, the Disclosure Project, to where, it's just an accumulation of evidence of what he knows that we know. And these black budget programs that aren't even part of the government have, right? He knows it, and the guy's life's been in danger. Has skipped death multiple times because of his involvement, him pursuing. Okay, so guys, I know a lot of you guys haven't seen what's going on out there in the skies. And some of you might be watching this and saying, wait a minute, what are you, some kind of UFO nut? No, I'm not saying these are aliens. I have no idea what it is. All right? It's either us or the aliens. But let's get to the point, to the topic, what I want to get into this video. So I just watched an interview with Stephen Greer. It was 7 days old, and he was on a podcast with two famous comedians. I'll go ahead and put that down below if you guys want to check that out. And he was talking about what's going on, what he thinks is going on. Now, if anybody has any room to talk about what's going on, it's him, because he's been investigating it forever. Is that even the orbs are man-made. So the orbs are actually, anything that's anti-gravity is actually technology that they got from, beings from other dimensions, right? Maybe this back in the day when these crafts fell and they said it was just weather balloons, they actually got stuff from there. And over the last 50 years, 70 years, actually over 70 years, they've been trying to figure out how these things work. And maybe they got to figure it out, a lot of it figured out. So what he's saying is what's going on is more of a scare tactic. So in the video, he got asked multiple times, and only one time in the video, I heard him say a little bit about a one world order kind of deal. Okay, so the interviewers kept on asking him, I mean, what's the end game here? What's going on? Why are they trying to scare us then? So I didn't hear him say it, right, straight up. Like, he got asked like 3 times after that. I didn't hear him say it, but I got to thinking, okay, and this is the way my mind works. Okay, if we did get this technology, if some group has a technology, whether it's our government or a legal organization that's actually doing it, and this is what this Stephen guy says, why wouldn't they let that technology out to where we can use it, right, and know about it, and stop being, fearful of what we see in the skies? These people are thinking and seeing UFOs. Well, the way my mind works, I thought, okay, what would happen if the government let that out? What would happen if the government let it out? Other countries are going to get that information. Right? They're going to get that information, whether it's through spies or whatever. Then they're going to get that technology. If this technology is so powerful, we can just end the planet just like that. Or we can go anywhere in a snap of a finger. We can avoid any kind of target from our adversaries. Don't you think that's a bad thing? So what he says is these people are pretty much sociopaths that are in control of these organizations that's doing all this stuff. And I'm thinking, maybe they ain't sociopaths. Maybe the reason why they haven't let it out is because of that reason. And if you think about it, the only way I believe that a technology like that can come about to where people can actually use it in everyday life, our government can use it, everybody can use some portions of it. The only way we can do that is if we didn't have any enemies. If we were all one world order. So we wouldn't have to worry about other governments stealing the technology. We'd finally be able to use it. So is that what's going on here? To me, that's the only thing that makes sense, because if it is true that technology exists, and this is us doing this crazy stuff, if you haven't seen it, just Google it. That's the only way it could be possible. So maybe something's about to happen. Hey, don't call me a UFO nut, man. This is just my mind working, because that's the way it works as far as trying to figure out why things happen and just the different avenues, you take and the different results you get. So that, to me, in a sensible mind, is the only way that technology can ever come out. So the fact that we're seeing all these things all over the planet as often and as many tells me something's gonna happen. Something's happening. What, are they just gonna stop showing up and that's it? Everybody, remember that one year all these and orbs showed up? Oh, I just said I might have to mute that. And then it just stopped. I don't know. So the Stephen guy, he seems to think something's gonna happen. Something big's happening. He's predicted it. And within the next 2 weeks, there's going to be somebody, a whistleblower, coming out with some real, true, hardcore evidence of what, backing up what Stephen Greer's been talking about the last 30 years. So, but what I don't get, and why I can't seem to get a clear answer out of his mouth, is what's the purpose? What's the purpose of all these scare tactics, creating fear? Is something big gonna happen? What do you guys think? Or is it just aliens? Or if it's all these orbs are just aliens or people from different dimensions. Can't even say people. Creatures? I don't know. I can't say creatures either. I don't know. Things from other dimensions, all right? And they found their way here, and now they're really here. I don't know, guys. I'm not a UFO nut, although my wife likes to watch that stuff 24/7. So I know a little bit about it, but I'm like, whatever. But what's going on lately is really interesting. So let me know what you guys think. What about what I'm telling you? Do you agree with that? This one world order thing? The only way that technology can actually come out? Because if it wasn't one world order thing, we would just destroy each other even quicker than with the nuclear bombs we got. Nobody'd be safe. Anyway, that's it for this one. And a little off the music topic, but hey, this is just talking about pop culture, and this is popular. See you in the next one.